You are listening to Kickspot.
And we're back. Part 2 of NBA Restart with the Kickspot with our co-host, Jinu Park. I don't know why I said L. Like
Jinu.
That's because Jinu Park. But we have our boys. Just a quick background. We all play in the same basketball squad. Jinu is our.
I'm a sub.
He's our number one replacement when none of these guys show up. But we have our starting power forward, Vic Gomez.
Thank you.
We have our sharp shooter over there, Franco Olmedo. And we got like a Ranger Rondo.
Are we talking about current or Celtics Rondo?
I'll take that.
Celtics Rondo.
Okay.
Celtics Rondo.
Okay.
We all know it's Celtics Rondo.
Okay.
Henry Djohari.
Hey. Mr. Hezzy, I would like to be called Mr. Hezzy.
Mr. Hezzy.
Hezzy.
Yeah, Mr. Hezzy with the carry. Mr. Hezzy with the
carry.
Oh. That the refs don't see.
Never gets cold.
Yeah.
Never gets cold.
But we're excited about this part because this part is actually going to be pretty dope because we are going to choose the winners of all these NBA awards that now they are televising. So we're going to have our own Kickspot version of it. Nice. The first one that we are going to do is we are going to talk about and pick who the Rookie of the Year is for 2020, y'all.
Yeah. So how this is gonna work is you guys are just gonna pick 2 players, not talk about the whys yet, but we're just picking 2 players first.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about the whys after.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Like a
All right.
quick why.
All right. So Franco, we're gonna start off with you. Rookie of the Year 2.
John Morant,
Okay.
and then Zion.
Okay. Henry.
Yeah, I gotta go with the same one, man. John Morant and Zion.
Vic.
John Zion.
Yeah, I mean,
Migs?
yeah, that's it. Who else?
We all had the same. Okay. All right. Perfect. So obviously we have to pick a champion here. We got to pick a winner here.
Let's do the whys first.
Yeah. So Henry, your why on the reason? Actually, which one would you pick first as the rookie of the year, and why?
This one's easy. I gotta pick John Morant as my number one because he's made the most impact for the Grizzlies, and I personally I haven't watched Zion enough to see what he can do. I mean, he played like what 10 games?
About 10 to 15, I think it was.
Yeah, that's 15 games. So it's like it's a small sample size for me. So that's why I picked Ja.
Okay. Vic.
Yeah, I have to agree as well. Ja.
20 games. I'm sorry, 20 games. He played 20 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have to pick Ja. Obviously, when Zion did debut, he had a monster debut. Obviously, he wasn't in game shape fully yet. He was, kind of testing the ropes, seeing how it was on the court. But with Ja being consistent from day one, obviously he was healthy to begin the season. He's the leader of that team right now as a rookie, which is, definitely, heavy to carry on your shoulders. And he's averaging, I believe, like 14 and 7 right now as a rookie.
No, 17, 6, and 3.
Ooh, 17, 6, and 3. That's even better than I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, he's electric to watch. He's dunking, assisting, shooting threes.
100%.
Like, he's everywhere. So my pick definitely is Ja. Obviously, if Zion played the same amount of games, you could go with Zion. But for now, I'm sticking with Ja.
Migs.
I got Zion. I'm sorry. I got Zion. I mean, I'm just gonna make the comparison, right? So Ja, 17.6 points per game, pretty solid. 0.3 blocks, 0.9 steals, 6.9 assists, so about 7 assists a game, and then total rebounds about 3.5. Right? Shooting, field goal wise, 49%, actually pretty legit for a point guard. And then 3 points, about 37%. Couldn't improve. That's actually decent or bad now in the NBA. 37%. Normally that's like the average.
I think above 35% is good.
It's still
decent.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
still okay. So that's decent. And then he gets to the line about 5 times. Okay, that's in 59 games. Okay, I'm gonna compare it to Zion. Zion's 20 games. All right, 59% field goals, 46% threes, even though he only shot a few. And then free throws about 65%, 7 rebounds a game, half a block, 23.1 points per game in 20 games. If I'm going to go based off stats, I'm going to go Zion. However, I'm also going with Zion because if he played 56 games, if he wasn't hurt.
But he didn't though. So
That's
part of my argument. That's part of my argument. I'm saying like part of my argument is I believe if he did, if we're gonna compress his statistics and his impact to the Pelicans, I think the Pelicans would have been higher on the seeding as well if he played. So that's why my vote. I'm not saying he's gonna win. My vote is on Zion.
So, fellas, I got Ja as well with you guys, except for Migs.
Whatever.
I like players that I think there should be an underlying rule in the NBA where if you don't play a certain amount of games that you shouldn't be considered. I just don't think that's very fair for all the other players that have played throughout the season and showed some more statistics. Because
You can't help injury.
Well, you can't. Yeah. So you shouldn't be even like. I understand how the NBA was deciding on if the Pelicans should play and be considered the one of the 22nd teams, and I'm sure a lot of people want to watch the Pelicans, and it's also a moneymaker for a lot of people. But I would rather have the award go to somebody that's worked and played extra games or a lot more games than someone that hasn't. So, and Ja's statistics, I mean, he's been consistently, doing well. So I'm gonna go with Ja. So on that note, our first award, guys, for Rookie of the Year goes to Ja Morant. Let's give it up for Ja, guys. All right.
Ja Morant. Ja
ahead,
Morant.
Migs.
All right. So question number two, or debate number two, will be one of my favorite awards, Sixth Man of the Year, because we all know who that is gonna go to. But Sixth Man of the Year.
Sounds a little biased.
Let's start with Vic on this one. Your top two of Sixth Man.
Top 2 6-man. I'm gonna have to break your rule about the top 2 because there's only one answer, and it's gonna be Dennis Schroeder.
Oh my God!
I say Dennis Schroeder.
What?
When you compare
Get
him,
out. You're
him,
off the show.
When you compare him to Lou Williams, Lou Williams, he's always gonna be a viable candidate for 6-man. Like no one's gonna question that. But when you look at Dennis Schroeder is playing starter minutes. He's carrying the team, helping carrying the team with Chris Paul in the fourth quarter when they're closing out games. He makes I don't want to say much more impact because of the Thunder as who they are. Obviously, the Clippers are a stacked team. We all know that. But I'm going 100% with Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, I mean, he's shown tremendous growth from his playing days with the Atlanta Hawks when he was a starter to now. He's disciplined. He's listening to his coach, and he's working cohesively with Chris Paul at the same time. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in.
Okay, Franco.
I'm gonna have to take the two LA boys, and I think it's gonna be a tie.
You think so?
I don't see. They both bring so much of an impact when and help offload for Kawhi and PG. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna change from what the predictions are by all the experts.
So you got Lou and Montrell?
Montrez, yeah.
Montrez.
Go ahead, Henry.
All right, for me, yeah, Lou Williams and Montrez.
Bias him?
No, it's not being biased. But Lou being the first though, because I said it because without Lou Williams, I don't think Montrez can move around as well.
Yeah.
There's no pick and roll game for him.
Oh man, that's like number one.
So that's why for me, Lou Williams is number one.
Okay. JP.
So I had two. I had Lou Williams, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Because I'm a Lakers fan. And then I also had Dennis Schroeder as well.
and Schroeder.
Okay.
So there we go.
But I also had him as number one. Out of the 6-man, he's actually number one in points per game as well. So I wanted to put that in there as a stab to the Clippers.
And it usually
Thank
goes
you.
to the guy scoring the most points.
Huh?
It usually goes to the guy scoring the most points.
It's like a
Usually.
slim
It-
margin.
it's by one though.
It's like by
So
0.1,
yeah,
yeah.
Lou Williams has 18
I mean,
points per game. and
if they
Dennis
really
19.
wanted to kind of like nitpick at it, they could just go with Lou because the Clippers have a better overall record
Right.
than the Thunder. But if you look at the Thunder, they weren't supposed to be a team even in the playoffs this season.
Nope.
And with Chris Paul, really being the floor
Skill
general
point.
for
Skill
them,
point.
and
Skill point.
with Schroeder, I mean that's big. I mean,
So you had Dennis. I had Dennis. You had two.
Lou
Lou.
Williams and Montrez.
And Montrez, same.
Same.
Right there. Okay. And then
yeah, the same.
Migs.
My pick is Montrez.
Oh, Montrez.
Yeah, the reason Montrez is because, I mean, you can even argue that he could also go for most improved, right? At least top 5 most improved for the season. You saw it from yesterday's game, where when you have no active big, if you're a Clipper, because let's be honest, Zubac is not really an active big like that. Trez just provides a different spark. He provides a different energy that we did not have yesterday. And just like Franco's point, it takes some of the load from Kawhi and from PG in order for them to move. I feel like PG did do his thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Kawhi, you could tell at the end, he's a little bit short. He was a little bit tired. You could tell because the way LeBron played defense was perfect. But I feel like if you had your legs in you, he just looked confused, right? I feel like if Montrezl was there, it would have been a lot easier for a certain play to happen yesterday to get a better shot than the PG shot that we saw yesterday.
Yep.
So I think Montrezl, also with the help of Lou Williams, kind of elevating his game, I think he deserves it. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad.
Lou or
Montrezl.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's your pick.
That's my pick,
Just your one
Montrezl,
pick.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if I had to look at it, it's 3 Montrezl, 2 Lou Williams, 2 Dennis Schroeder. So we got to decide from either Dennis Schroeder or Lou Williams.
Yeah, Montrezl.
Well, yeah, he's already one of the people. It's 3.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
so
yeah.
vying for the second.
Yeah, so
the
it's the
spot.
second spot. Dennis Schroeder or Lou Williams. So
Well,
quickly.
I think, if I had to say, I think Migs would be the tiebreaker because both you and I chose Dennis and they chose the Clippers, essentially with Lou, or I'm sorry, with Montrezl. and-
Montrezl.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, Lou.
Lou.
I'm going with Dennis still.
Yeah, you're going with Dennis. I mean, so
Going with Lou.
I'll have to go with Lou.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Montrezl versus Lou. Who do you guys have?
I got Trez.
I got Lou.
I got Lou.
I got Lou.
Yeah.
I got Lou as
so
well.
it's Lou.
Hey, I mean, yeah, that's Lou, man.
Congratulations, Lou.
Congratulations, Lou Williams.
Lou Williams. 6th man at the Kickspot NBA Awards.
Make sure you go grab some of that chicken from Atlanta.
All right. So the next award, we have the Defensive Player of the Year.
Ooh.
Okay. This is a tricky
This
one.
is a tricky one right here.
So I actually have 3, even though I think most people have 2. But so I'm just gonna go with picking just one for you guys because you guys probably just have 2, right? Okay, perfect. So Henry, we're gonna start off with you.
I'm gonna have to go with Kawhi, man. I'm sorry, I'm
Kawhi,
biased,
oh,
but
man,
it's true.
see.
Kawhi, right?
Oh,
He's not even on mine, bro.
I mean, come on.
Let me rephrase that. We're gonna pick 2 because that threw me off guard really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go with 2.
All right, Kawhi and I'm just gonna pick one out of the hat. Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
Weak.
Rudy Gobert.
2 years in a row, Rudy Gobert. Okay. Franco?
I'm gonna go with Giannis and AD.
Okay. All right.
defensive wise, I'm gonna go.
Pat
Man.
Bev.
Oh, Pat Bev.
Stop
Come on,
it.
man.
Okay.
I
take
would
y'all,
I
man.
would say Giannis and Gobert as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
AD and Giannis for me.
There you
AD
go.
and Giannis, yeah.
Okay. So I had all 3 technically. Giannis, Davis, and then Gobert. But if I had to pick between the 2, I'd say Davis and Giannis.
Yeah.
So what do the scores look like on this one? It's all over the place. So who picked Giannis?
I
Pick
picked
Giannis,
Giannis
yeah.
and AD.
AD
Okay.
and Giannis.
And I had Gobert. Gobert. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be Davis and Giannis.
Yeah.
That's what we're voting
Yeah,
on. Okay,
so we're voting
so
on.
you guys have to choose one out of the 2. So Vic,
I'm going with Giannis. Yep.
Franco,
AD.
Giannis.
Giannis,
Like, you guys never gave the why. Oh, fine.
Giannis.
Giannis.
Why we give it to Giannis?
I mean, what's his stats? Let's look at his stats right now. Giannis stats. Why he
One block per game versus
many
Davis is
rebounds?
2.4 blocks per game.
Okay.
Opponent field goal percentage 36% with Giannis, and opponent field goal percentage with Davis 39%. So Giannis a little bit better.
No, he's averaging 2 blocks a game. Greek freakus. And steals per game. 2.0 blocks and 2.0 steals per game.
Yeah, well,
Per 100 possession.
Giannis is all over the floor. I mean, he's definitely made strides in each year that he's been in the league, and obviously, when he got the challenge from the late Mamba, I think that's where he really started to elevate his game. From that point going to now, as the reigning MVP, I mean, it's hard to even say you can't even consider him for both right now, with him as a current reigning MVP and potentially the Defensive Player of the Year.
Any thoughts?
For me, it's AD hands down. He dictates how the Lakers start games and finish games. I know there's a lot of focus on LeBron, especially last night, switching, playing on Kawhi. Last possession, switching between Kawhi and pressuring PG. But I think LeBron is on because he knows he can take those gambles with AD playing in the paint. You know, I know we got bigs all over, but it's AD always dictates how the games are going to go. So to me, hands down, I don't care about stats. It's more what ends up happening throughout the game. The impact you have on the game.
The impact of the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both teams have size.
Yep.
That's so tough.
Yep.
So
Because
I
you have
could
the
have said
Lopez
the
brothers,
same thing.
the Bucks.
I could have said the same thing
Kawhi
about
and
Giannis
JaVale.
too, and
Milwaukee.
yeah. Henry.
Well, yeah, for me it's Giannis because you know there's with him on the floor, there's a lot of activities in the paint. So you know there's a lot of ball deflection. There's more challenging shots. So I think it's just with him on the floor, the defense is a lot better.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
So
100%.
we're gonna give the award to
Giannis under the gumbo.
I didn't want to botch it.
Right?
I did not want to botch it. I remember when that used to be somebody's password and I couldn't even do it. So that's horrible. All right, moving on to Coach of the Year.
Ooh,
Coach
that's
of the
a
year.
good one.
Coach of the
too.
Year. So do we want to pick 2 or 3?
I'm gonna pick one.
You can pick 1? Okay, let's go with 2 then. Just go with 2.
Go with 2.
All right, so Henry, we're going to start off with you.
All right. First one would be Nick Nurse.
Okay, that's a good.
The
pick.
rappers.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse would be number one.
Yeah.
And second one, Terry Stotts
Terry Stotts with the
for
Blazers.
the Blazers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
For a team that's struggling to get into the playoffs.
But they are. But he's doing a lot better than what most people predicted.
Yeah, I mean, he's always going to be considered each year because. No,
wanna
I
say something.
respect it. I'm agreeing with you.
It's not that I don't respect it. I just didn't think that name was ever gonna come up for this award.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because how do you go from Western Conference Finals to number 9?
Yeah.
That was my
Well,
argument.
injuries.
Oh,
Injuries.
injuries.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Henry. Henry's a little nervous on the show. It's his first time here. So get him
Sorry,
breathe.
guys. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna get him breathe. So
all good.
Franco.
I'm gonna go. I don't like him, but he's done a good job this year. Billy Donovan,
Oh, okay.
with Oklahoma.
but I can get
I'm
him.
watching him right now. I'm blanking on his name. The coach for Dallas.
Oh, Bruce Carlisle.
Rick Carlisle.
Rick
Oh,
Carlisle.
Rick
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Yeah, those are my 2.
Okay.
Okay. For mine, I'm gonna go in a little. In the dark, I'm gonna go with the Pacers coach, Nate McMillan.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
that's a good-
one.
I like,
That's a
because
good
with the Pacers,
pick.
hey, can't go wrong with that team.
That's a good
So Nate McMillan on the East, on the West, I'm gonna go with Carlisle as well. I think he's done a fantastic job with that squad that he has.
Okay.
Nick Nurse. I don't think anybody else. The only reason why is because nobody thought after Kawhi left that Toronto would be top 3 in the East. That is the biggest reason why he gets my vote and only vote if I get to vote in the NBA. Nick Nurse.
Okay. So I had 2 as well. I had Nick Nurse. It's one of the same exact reason after Kawhi, and then who else was it? Danny Green?
Danny
No,
Green.
no, who else left?
Danny Green left.
Danny Green left.
left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I thought you meant like the coach.
No. So I mean, I didn't think that they were even gonna get that far. Actually, so Nick Nurse, and then also Mike Budenholzer
Bucks.
from the Bucks. I think the way that he changed the game with like his style in the team that he had, he works a lot around Giannis, and I think that's pretty smart to do. So I'm
You're
gonna
right,
go
because
with
with
that.
the modern NBA, just shooting threes and stuff,
Yeah.
like it's hard to kind of build around Giannis, and if you could figure that out, which I feel like he has, that's a pretty good argument.
Yeah. So I think overall though, we're just gonna have to use Nick Nurse. Right?
Yeah, Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, yeah.
Nurse. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach Nick Nurse.
Did he win last year?
I believe he won within the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
say.
It's fine. Okay, and then most improved award here.
That's a good one.
2. We gotta pick 2.
2?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I have 3, but we're gonna pick 2 here. Franco, we're gonna start off with you.
Biombo.
Bismack?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Who else has been doing
Oh, come on, yo.
Wait, I just want to clarify. Bismack
really
Biyombo?
Biombo.
Okay.
I wanted to clarify too.
Okay.
We know how
Terry
Vic
Stotts?
feels about that.
I
wanna know
no,
what.
no.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that dude even
You
playing?
mean Bam Adebayo?
Oh
Yeah, that's why I had to question you, my dude. I was like, Bismack.
no.
Is he for real?
My bad.
Okay,
Bam,
so
Bam,
so Bam Bam.
and man, who else? I guess I'll go with Trez.
Okay.
Okay.
For most
Okay.
improved.
All right, Vic.
Okay.
For most improved, I'm gonna go with Brandon Ingram and Jason Tatum.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Henry.
Bam, and Jason Tatum.
Bam and Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
Go ahead.
Bam
Bam Bam. Uh-huh.
and Brandon Ingram,
Brandon Ingram. Okay.
and also I had Luka Doncic in there as well.
You
But-
can't go wrong with that either.
Yeah.
I mean, mine was Bi and Luca. Like mine was Bi and Luca.
Okay.
You know.
So how many voted for Bam? We heard a few Bams in there.
Yeah. So there's 3. Yeah.
3, and then
I had
And then
Bi
we had BI for 3.
Bi for 3.
Because I think
so Bam and Bi.
yeah, because Luca only had 2. Was you and Migs, or you and Henry.
Okay.
Okay. So voting between Bam and Brandon
BI.
Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go, Migs. We're gonna start with you.
I got Bi.
Okay, Bi. Okay,
BI.
Bam.
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 Oh my gosh, dude.
Congratulations, Bam.
And
That's a hard one.
and Bismack.
He came out of nowhere.
I know, sneaking
Man.
up in the race. I see.
No, but Bam does have, I think, the most votes currently before the pandemic happened on getting the 6th man, and then I think Bi was number 2.
I mean, and with Bam, that dude's everywhere. That's your starting center, and he's out here guarding point guards at times. Like
I love
he's
Bam.
definitely grown since his rookie year for sure.
Yeah.
Great player right there.
The most controversial award here, MVP, most valuable
Oh,
player.
here we go.
I'm gonna have you guys actually pick 3
One.
players, just 3. We're gonna
I
do
got
3.
You. I got you 3.
3, okay. So, Franco, we're gonna start off with you again.
Bam.
3 MVP candidates.
Bismack.
He's
Please don't
back.
say Bismack
He is
Beyond.
Never gonna let that go.
I'm gonna go with Giannis, of course, as
Okay. Bismack.
top candidate. LeBron
LeBron
and
James.
Harden.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, Henry.
Yeah, I just shake my head.
As much as I had to say it, LeBron,
Okay.
Giannis,
Okay.
and Kawhi.
Okay.
Man, Kawhi's everywhere in your heart.
Clipper fan over here, man.
I'm gonna switch it up and go Migs.
1, 2, 3. Giannis, LeBron, Luca.
Okay.
Got
I
it.
could see that. Okay, Vic.
How did you read my mind? I had that exact same 3 in that order.
Wow.
Had that exact same 3.
Y'all slipping notes back.
Hey.
You guys sitting next to each other. So I had the same as Franco. I also had James Harden in there as my 3rd pick, LeBron and Giannis as well. So it looks like we got obviously the 2, LeBron and Giannis. So it's tough. Migs, I'm going to switch it up again and go with you first.
Giannis all day.
And why?
Yeah, I mean, is he gonna be? No, he's not gonna be the first defensive and MVP like winner, right?
No,
someone else
Jordan's
has
done it
Jordan's
before.
done that, yeah.
Jordan's done it, right?
Yeah.
It'll just be Jordan and him. I think that's gonna be a great feat, and I think it's well deserved. Bucks are number 1 in the NBA. Defensive stats. I mean, it's compared to who else was our defensive player of the year earlier?
Rudy Gobert
Gobert.
Was that our second one?
or Davis?
Davis.
Anthony, yeah. I mean, Anthony Davis the closest as far as Giannis's numbers. But as far as most valuable player on a team, definitely, we made that argument earlier. If you take out Giannis out of the team, they will still make the playoffs, but they will probably be number 6 or 7, right? But that's a big loss, having your number 1 guy like that. He has the highest player efficiency rating of 31.1 in the NBA currently, coming into the bubble. So that is why he's my pick.
All right, Vic.
As a Laker fan, I so want to choose LeBron, but I think it's gonna be honest. Like to be real, he's already right now the reigning MVP. He's leading his team and with the best overall record in the NBA. You take him out, again that team would make the playoffs still in the East, but they're not going to be the same without him. You take LeBron out of the Lakers. the team, it'll still be carried by AD, but chances of them making the playoffs, it could be even lower. But still, kind of going back to what you were saying, Franco, with like overall impact of the game, Giannis makes a way bigger impact. Even though LeBron, being age 35 and in his I think 17th or 18th season now, he's leading the league in assists. That's hard. That's hard to do as a point forward now that he's considered because he plays power forward. But I still have to go with the surefire, which I believe is Giannis.
All right. So far 2 for Giannis and 0 for LeBron. So Franco.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I was talking about Giannis defensively, and that's where I draw the line. For me, it's LeBron.
LeBron's slipping in
Hashtag
defense.
Wash King. Hashtag comeback season.
Okay.
Hashtag revenge season. I mean, the dude
Hashtag
took
'em all.
so much criticism, and to be playing at this level at 35, who's done it?
Yeah.
Who's
No,
done it?
okay, good. That's a good point.
So I mean, it's what he means for the Lakers, and this is. I know he has a legacy to protect, but he could have just handed the keys to Anthony Davis and be like, "Here, dude, you take it over." He hasn't done that. He still dictates every game. He still manages the offense, running the point. To me, it's LeBron, hands down.
All right.
Especially, he stepped it up at the last few games before the shutdown.
Yeah. 2-1. Giannis still. Henry.
For me, it's Giannis. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised he didn't sneak in that Kawhi.
I thought about it, but no, just like Migs said, if you take out Giannis out of the equation, the Milwaukee Bucks, at best they'll be like at 6th seed or 5th seed. So he makes a huge impact for the Bucks team, and without him, I think the Bucks would just be lost, man. Honestly.
And he added the 3 ball. He added the 3 ball.
Still adding the 3 ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Still working on it, but
bro.
yeah.
All right, JP.
So I actually had LeBron.
Okay, tell us.
I think Giannis will win regardless, but the reason why I would want LeBron to win is because I think if you look beyond MVP, I mean, even the name MVP, most valuable player, he's valuable in the organization. He's probably one of the best recruiters. As far as for a basketball player to recruit Anthony Davis and all these players over, he has a great relationship with a lot of these players, and it was hard for Lakers to find, they had to give up so many players just to get Anthony Davis, but also it took LeBron behind closed doors. I mean, that's what I'm guaranteeing, that just the conversations about winning a championship and creating that vision. Giannis, he doesn't have that leadership yet, and I like LeBron's leadership, and that comes with age. That comes with age, and that comes with experience. So as far as for MVP, when you look at that name, I'm gonna have to say LeBron. I still think Giannis is gonna win it though. All right, so overall
3-2.
MVP 3-2. Congratulations!
I said that combo.
Congratulations!
Did I say that right?
Yes, and congratulations to all the NBA players that won our Kickspot NBA awards, and also the coach as well. Great job so far in the season, and we look forward to seeing you guys kill it and winning your separate awards in the NBA. Ours is a little bit better than the actual NBA.
Yes.
So I just want to bring that up.
Shout out to Bismack Biondo and Terry Stotts.
There you go. So when we come back, our last segment here in the NBA 2.0 is talking about who is going to win the 2020 NBA championship. So it's going to be a mouthful here. So when we come back, we're going to talk about who's actually going to win.
You are listening to Kickspot.